right, folks, game 2 set to get underway. First pitch swinging. There's the left fielder, Cohen Boyd, and he grounds out to the first baseman.
Up to bat, number 16, center fielder Miles Peterson.
Leading on the mound is Julian Garcia. And a very efficient first at bat. One pitch, one out. Miles Peterson, the center fielder, batting second. Zion Morris, the right fielder, bats third. Get through the rest of the lineup here in a second. First pitch to Peterson in there for a called strike. Keyshawn Wright plays third and bats fourth. Kai Higginson at first bats fifth. Jaden Smith, the DH, bats sixth. Alex Cruz, the second baseman, bats in the number 7 spot. Jeremy Clark, the shortstop, bats eighth. There's a high chopper to the third baseman. Got to hurry. And getting him is Torres.
Up to bat, number 6, right fielder Zion Morris.
And Lawrence Steed, the catcher, bats in the number 9 spot. Defensively for the Jags, around the infield from first to third. Garcia, Juan Perez at second, and DeAndre Torres at third. John Michael Gonzalez in short. Left to right in the outfield, Purcell, Burrell, and Thompson. And on the mound, it's Julian Garcia. Hal Perez completes the battery behind home plate. First pitch from Julian in there for a strike. Curveball, that one swung on, popped up. Julian Garcia is going to call it, take it himself in a very efficient 4 or 5 pitch inning. Derek Jameson in the house. Julian coming in with a record of 3-0. 29 strikeouts, 3 walks. Opponents hitting just .289 off of Julian. He's given up just 1 home run and 30 innings of work, 29 strikeouts. So he averages almost a strikeout an inning coming in. Now he's worked 31 and did not get a strikeout in the first inning. But he's only walked 3. That's probably the biggest improvement this year for Julian is that control. It's just been phenomenal. He's 3-0, making his 5th start and 6th appearance. And in his 4 previous starts, he has 2 complete games, including 1 shutout, and also has a save. So he's been everything you wanted out of Julian Garcia and then some. And on the mound against him is Hunter Wheaton. Wheaton's still looking for his first decision. He's made 2 starts, 3.24 ERA, 8.1 innings pitched. He's given up 4 hits and 5 runs, 3 of them earned. He's walked 9 and struck out 7. And opponents hitting just $133 off Wheaton. He's faced 30 batters. He does have 1 home run that he's given up and does have a wild pitch and a hit batter. So a little bit erratic. And that might be why opponents are hitting just 133, because he's walking 9 guys in 8 innings. And like I said, still looking for his first decision. The Xavier Gold Rush now 4-9 on the year, 3-5 in conference play. UHV 18-2 and 8-0 in the conference. And it'll be DeAndre Torres leading off here in the first inning, followed by the shortstop, John Michael Gonzalez. Christian Garcia bats third, plays first base. Hal Perez, the catcher, batting fourth. Center fielder Terry Burrell, the third, bats fifth. And Wheaton starts off with a curveball that misses for ball 1. Jose Montanez, the designated hitter, bats sixth. Jackson Purcell in left field, bats seventh. First pitch swinging. That one's through the hole in between first and second. So a base hit to lead things off for Torres. Booted around a little bit by the left fielder Morris and the second baseman Cruz, but it doesn't cause any problems. Juan Perez plays second, bats eighth. Brady Thompson getting the start in right field, and he'll bat in the number 9 spot. So that'll bring up John Michael Gonzalez. And he puts down a bunt up the first baseline. And it's fumbled around by Wheaton. He can't get a clean handle on it. Error by the pitcher, and that'll put Gonzalez on first base. Runners at first and second.
Batting third, number 6, the first baseman, Christian Garcia.
First baseman Christian Garcia to the plate. Garcia in game 1, 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Was hit by a pitch and walked as well, and he looks at strike 1 here. Hits that one into center field. That'll drop for a base hit. They'll move station to station, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for a potential big inning here. In inning number 1 of the second game of this doubleheader. And that'll bring up Hal Perez. Trying to adjust my levels, get those set here. There's a hit into center field by Hal, and 2 runs come in to score. It's 2-0 UHV. 2-run single for Hal Perez as Torres and Gonzalez come home.
Number 11, Xavier Ortega. Off the bat, number 0, the center fielder, Terry Burrell.
Terry Burrell, the third, the batter. And the 1-0 is fouled off on the bunt attempt, so 1 ball, 1 strike now. The count on Terry. Jags lead at 2-0 early. Jags now 8-0. In conference play, fights off that pitch. Wheaton off the heel of his glove, but he is able to make the play and get the out, so he does not commit a second straight error.
The left fielder, Jackson.
But the runners move up. Burrell does his job on the sacrifice bunt. Jags now 15-1 when scoring first on the season. And Jose Montanez starts off with ball 1. Jose 0 for 4 in game 1. A couple of fly ball outs, a ground out, and a reached on a fielder's choice. Here's the 1-0, and it's outside, ball 2. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know if everything sounds okay. Change things up a little bit here in game number 2 with the sound. And a 4-pitch walk issued by Jose Montanez.
Up to bat, number 40, the left-footed Jackson Purcell.
And very quickly, Hunter Wheaton and the infield having a visit on the mound as this one threatening to get away from the Gold Rush early, down 2-0 on 3 hits, and we're only in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out, and the bases are loaded. Garcia third. Xavier Ortega was pitch running for Hal Perez, the catcher. He's at second. And Jose Montanez with the walk, the DH at first base. Jackson Purcell, the left fielder, now the batter. Little bit of wispy clouds in the sky here for game number 2, but still a beautiful afternoon. Temps in the mid-80s. A little bit warmer than when we started game number 1, but right about where we finished it. The wind picking up a little bit, blowing out towards center field now. Shading towards right center, but it's a stiffer breeze than it was in all game 1. And 2 straight curveballs. First one in for a strike. That one just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Wheaton comes in with a fastball for a called strike. And Purcell looks a little bit confused a little bit on this at bat here. If you're out and about and you want to help support UHV athletics and baseball, the baseball fundraiser is going on. Some great items up for grabs in the silent auction. There's a ground ball to the second baseman Cruz. They get 1 at second. They do not get the double play. So the inning continues, and a run comes in on the fielder's choice by Purcell.
Now batting number 8, the second baseman, Juan Perez.
Runners in the corners, 2 outs. Juan Perez, the second baseman, the batter. So come on down, support UHV baseball. The fundraiser's going on. Barbecue plates sold out. But lots of great items. Nolan Ryan memorabilia. Roger Clemens. Rangers tickets, Astros tickets. I think 6 Astros tickets, 4 Rangers tickets up for grabs. Weekend games for both. Last bid I saw on those 6 Astros tickets was $400, so that's less than $100 for you and 5 friends to go. And the 1-0, Wheaton kind of threw himself out of his shoes that pitch, and it's down and away. Ball 2.
I said it would be slow.
Perez went 1 for 2 in game 1, bumps himself up a spot in the order. And he looks at a curveball in for strike 1. And that moves the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Quick throw over to first, nothing there. Get you an idea of the starting pitchers in this series for UHV between Brady Parker, Jones, and Garcia. Coming into the series, had a combined ERA of .87. And the second best pitching staff in the Red River and 12th best in the NAIA. And that might get even a little bit better with an ERA of 2.85 coming in. But Jones pitched the shutout earlier. And Parker gave up just 1 run yesterday. 2-1 pitch fouled off on a check swing. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one got into the Gold Rush dugout on the first base side. Here's the 2-2, and the breaking ball's down and in the dirt for ball 3, so the count full. And Purcell at first will be on the move with this pitch. Oh, he's going to have to get chased back. Nice move there by Wheaton. Smart play. Almost caught Purcell leaning a little bit. And the 3-2 is a curveball that's high, ball 4. So the bases are loaded once again.
Up to bat, number 1, the right fielder, Brady Thompson.
And the break fielder, Brady Thompson, will come to the plate. Brady hitting even at 200. 3 for 15, 1 double amongst his 3 hits. The freshman out of Barbers Hill High School looks at a called strike to get things rolling here. 9th batter of the inning. Jags have plated 3, and they've got the bases loaded. 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 error by the pitcher. Put John Michael Gonzalez on, and then he scored the 2nd run of 3. Hal Perez with a 2-run single. Brought in Torres and Gonzalez to get things rolling. And then Purcell and the fielder's choice driving in a run. It's 3-0. The 1-1 in there for a called strike. Nice curveball. And Wheaton finally gets ahead of a batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2, Thompson, a late swing. That's a high chopper to the third baseman. That's going to be a tough play for Wright, and he can't make it. It's off the glove of the first baseman, Higginson, and that's going to allow a run to score and a runner to move from second to third. Purcell scores. That's an infield single for Thompson.
Third baseman, DeAndre Torres.
And an RBI. No, it won't be an RBI. Error on that. Back to the top of the lineup, and DeAndre Torres. I'm not sure what we've got. We've got a few. I'm not sure if that's all for Wheaton or not right now. Well, it looks like Caleb Washington's going to go in and play second base. Clark, the shortstop, is going to has come out of the game. Alex Cruz has moved from second to short. And Torres, who started the game off with a base hit and scored the first of 5 this inning, comes back up as the Jags are now batting around. 10th batter of the inning for UHV. And first pitch in from Wheaton for a called strike. And a curveball in there for strike 2. So Torres being very patient here, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to first, gets Thompson back, sliding in. Thompson goes to second. quick throw down, not in time, and the runner at third stays put. So Perez didn't go anywhere, but Thompson gets the stolen base. So runners second and third now, both in scoring position for the Jaguars. Pitch was low, ball one. And the breaking ball stays high. 1 ball or 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. That one hit in the air to center field, shallow center field, charging hard. And not coming up with it on a diving effort is Peterson, and he looks a little shaken up. 2 runs come in. It's 7-0.
Up to bat, number 2, the shortstop, John Michael Gonzalez.
Perez and Thompson both scoring. And John Michael Gonzalez will come to the plate for the second time this inning. He reached on an error and scored the game's second run. It's 7-0 UHV, already on top here in the first. Lots of opportunities last night and tonight, or earlier today, to break things open and with big innings, and they failed to do it until today, until this inning. Had bases loaded a few times and couldn't cash in. Well, they've done that and then some. First pitch swinging Gonzalez, and he chops it foul third base side. It's 7-0 already, but one thing I've learned in baseball, and Larry Durker told me this years ago, that he never panicked early if he fell behind or got ahead, never got too excited. He says about 85% of games that he's been involved in baseball, whether as a player, manager, coach, and broadcaster, he says early leads can evaporate because there's still lots of time left. All you got to do is chip away at it. You get a run in the next inning and a couple of runs here, a couple of runs there. He goes 85% of the time, it was his observation that those big early leads often evaporated and games became close by the 7th or 8th inning. So he never got too excited if ahead, and he never panicked if behind big early. Pitch fouled back, 1-2 the count. That one hit in the left field, tracking over in left center to make the catch is Boyd, and that'll retire the side. But the Jags send 11 to the plate, 7 runs score, take advantage of a couple of errors, and 5 hits, and it's 7-0 after 1.
Jumped in the camera cam with the sign. Looked in my face and I see the Hollywood sign. This is so crazy. Everybody's so famous. Now tell me something in a film that I won't see. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. It's from the taxi made for another hurdle. And the JV's on the line. And the JV's on the line. And the JV's on the line. For my hands, I'm the line. Speak to the club in the taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Rocking kicks, you gotta keep her mad down. So hard to let her on. Is that my thing? I'm not so sorry. Cause I like to
Up to bat, number 50, the third baseman, Keyshawn Wright.
Keyshawn Wright's going to lead things off here in the top of the second inning for the Xavier Gold Rush. Wright hit the ball hard his last time up to end the seventh, or in the seventh inning of game one. Went the opposite way, but a nice catch by Jackson Purcell on left kept it from being his first hit of the weekend. And he swings and misses on strike one here from Julian. And Garcia with just 5 pitches in the first inning. And he misses inside, ball one. Took something off that pitch and got him way ahead of it. And he's ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes in the count. Does not keep his head in there. He's just kind of way out in front of it, really just swinging. Here's the 1-2, and the fastball misses low. Here's the 2-2. Got a piece of it. Did right to stay alive, right on the outside corner. Just got a piece of it. Fouled off, I think, Hal Perez's glove and the umpire. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. So he's already thrown as many pitches here to right as he threw the entire first inning. And a curveball in there for a called third strike. First strikeout for Julian.
Number 29,
And the first out of the inning. Kai Higginson, the first baseman, the batter, and the first pitch from Julian in there for a strike. Final in game one from the Victoria Youth Sports Complex. Number 1 ranked Our Lady of the Lake beats UHV 7-2 to take game 1 of that series. Doubleheader being played over there. Here's the 0-2 from Julian, and it just missed inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2.
Now batting number 5, the DH, Jaden Smith.
That's the 3rd strikeout of the afternoon for Kai Higginson. He struck out twice in game number 1 and now has struck out to start off game number 2. Two strikeouts back-to-back here in the second inning for Julian, his first 2 of the game, and he starts off designated hitter Jaden Smith with a curveball in for a strike. And the 0-1 chopper to the second baseman. Juan Perez will gather it in and make the nonchalant throw to first to end the inning. Smith still looking for his first hit of the year. He's now 0 for 11. Gold Rush go in order for the second straight inning.
When signed,
And we will go to the top of the second, or bottom of the second. Jags sent 11 to the plate in the first inning.
Open for the end of the 7th inning of game 2.
And it'll be Christian Garcia, Hal Perez, and Terry Burrell due up for UHV.
We don't went through too much.
Leading off for your Jags, number 6, the first baseman, Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia going to lead things off here in the home half of the second for UHV, up 7-0. Singled and scored in the first inning. And took a half-hearted swing at a breaking ball for strike one to get things going here in the second. Once he started, he wasn't sure he wanted to finish, but he was too far gone. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Might have got a piece of it. Bounce off the catcher, but regardless, it's 2 strikes and he's in the hole early. And the 0-2 missed outside from Hunter Wheaton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheaton fires and delivers, and that fastball was tailed up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count. And the 2-2 fastball missed outside, 3-2. So the count now full. Ooh, got him with a curveball, swung in on the hands. That's odd for Christian Garcia. Doesn't do that often.
Now batting, number 16, the catcher, Hal Perez.
Just the 5th time all year that Christian has struck out. And 59 at bats. Al Perez, the batter, 1-1. That pitch bounces in front of home plate, 2 balls and a strike. Wheaton working a little quicker than he did in inning number 1. And the 2-1 in there for a late strike call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second inning, Jags on top 7-0. 7 runs on 5 hits in the first inning, and a couple of errors that they took advantage of from the Xavier Gold Rush defense. Full count as the 2-2 missed high. Here's the pitch. And Hal hammers that one to left center field. That one will one hop to the wall. And Hal has himself a stand-up double with 1 out.
Now batting, number 0, the center fielder, then trying to get second base, number 11, Xavier.
Hal Perez's 8th double of the year. That leads the team. Visit on the mound for Xavier coach Ken Evans. And the batter is going to be Jaguars center fielder Terry Burrell III. Sack bunt in the first inning. And Hal Perez with the double, pinch runner at second, or courtesy runner at second for him. One out double by Hal. And the 1-0 to Burrell in there for a strike on the inside corner. Terry kind of crowding home plate a little bit. And got busted inside for the 1-1 with the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Wheaton from the stretch. And Burrell tries to go the other way, lifting it foul, third base side, and it'll get out of play into the Jaguars bullpen deep down the line. Visited with Matt Williams between games. He's here watching this one. Came in from the Cypress area to watch the Jags. Of course, his son Ty played a few years here. And the 1-2 to Burrell lifted that one up in the air, foul territory behind the plate, and it'll get out of play into the Jaguar dugout. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Wheaton not working as quickly as he did to start the inning, and he misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Worried about the runner. I'm not so sure it's 7-0. You worry about that 8th run that's sitting at second base right now. I think you got to worry on the batter and just take it an out at a time and at bat at a time. Worry about the batters and get through the inning. There he delivers a pitch. Going down to get it was Burrell into center field. They're going to wave the runner home. And on the throw home, Burrell will go to second. Xavier Ortega, the courtesy runner, scores from second on the base hit by Burrell.
How about a number 25 with DH, Jose Montanez?
Designated hitter Jose Montanez to the plate, 8-0 UHV. Wheaton's ERA taking a hit here. He's giving him 8. And I want to say 7 are earned at least. Maybe 6. We'll see how generous the score is, but I've got at least 7 earned runs. Ooh, Montanez with a big cut, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jose walked his first time up in the first. Went 0 for 4 in game 1. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on, and he goes down swinging. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts this inning for Wheaton. Jackson Purcell, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first and drove in a run on that. Chopper to the second baseman, to the plate. Checks his swing. The pitch is outside, and it gets away from the catcher, Steed, off the end of his glove. And that'll allow Burrell to get to third. Call it a pass ball. Should have had that one, the catcher. This one's scheduled for 9. Run rule might be in effect, but we're a long way from there yet. 8-0 Jags on top here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Runner at third is Burrell. Wind has died down. Flag blowing straight down now. And the 2-0 in there, breaking ball, called strike. Purcell was taken all the way there. Kind of waiting to see if Wheaton could find home plate, and he did. Ooh, the 2-1 sails in and backs Purcell out of there, and it's 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 pitch, a breaking ball that did not drop into the inside corner. And it's a walk to Purcell. And that puts runners in the corners with 2 outs for Juan Perez. And that'll be all for Hunter Wheaton. Rough outing for the senior out of Moreau, Louisiana. Pitched at Nunez Community College prior to joining Xavier.
Now pitching number 12, Alexander Arnold.
And number 12, Alexander Arnold will come in. Senior out of Birmingham, Alabama. JUCO transfer out of Prince George Community College. Second year with Xavier.
And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. Make the moves and that's the goal. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. Keep closing. Get grooving. Like I got this music in my mind, and it's gonna be alright. Cause I play,
Now the game is going to be watch. Running over the shot back in the 14th.
just think while you been getting down the liars, the dirty urine sheets for, you could have been getting down to this sick beat.
Now batting number 8, the second baseman, Juan Perez.
Second baseman Juan Perez, the batter. Runners in the corners and 2 outs. 1 run across this inning. And Alexander Arnold, the new pitcher, and his first pitch is high for ball 1. Arnold making his third appearance, second pitch swinging high in the air to left field. Boyd coming in, and he makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Third appearance for Alexander. He's got a record of 0-1 with a 27 ERA. He was worked just 1/3 of an inning. Gave up 1 earned run. That's where the ERA is skewed.
Una famosa persona, todos la conocen con el apodo lechona, todos la conocen con el apodo lechona. Su marido dice que no debe hacer con ella, diario van los bailes y se compra una botella, diario van los bailes y se compra una botella, se arranca la banda con la primera canción, y la chona luego busca bailador, y la chona luego busca bailador. La gente la mira y le empieza a gritar. La joven bochona nadie te puede igualar. La joven bochona nadie te puede igualar. Y la chona se mueve. Y la gente grita. Y mejor que la chona. Para adelante la vida. Y la chona se mueve. Hace movimiento que ella baila de todo. No te pienses y goza de lo que contaré la historia de una famosa persona. Up to bat, number 14, Alex Cruz.
Second or shortstop Alex Cruz. Nice breaking ball from Julian Garcia. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one tipped foul off the umpire. Fastball swung on and missed. First out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Julian Garcia. And the batter is the new second baseman, Caleb Washington. He came on in the first inning, and I'm not sure if somebody got hurt. If the original shortstop, Jeremy Clark, got hurt or something. But he didn't get a chance to bat. And Washington comes in batting 176, 3 for 17 on the year. Looks at ball 1. Fastball, late swing, fouled off, right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Washington does have a double amongst his 3 hits and 1 RBI. Curveball right in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Julian's got things going. There's the other difference with Julian this year. He's in a lot better shape. Ooh, and he plunks him in the back.
Up to bat, number 10, the catcher, Lawrence Steed.
Second time Washington's been hit by a pitch this year, and the catcher, Lawrence Steed, to the plate. And he's quickly down 0-1. Curveball. Hung up there a little bit, and Steed got way in front of it and pulled it foul, 0-2. Fastball was outside for a ball. Throw was there. The tag was not made in time. A stolen base for Washington. Originally called him out, but then realized, oops, got to put the tag down. Washington now 3 for 3 in stolen bases. And the 1-2 pulled foul, so the count remains the same. Thought Hal had him. Pretty good jump on the by the base runner, but a great throw by Hal. He saw him coming and took advantage of the high pitch and fired it down there, but just couldn't get the tag down in time. Here's the 1-2. That one lifted in the air, foul territory, third base side, and it'll get out of play. Torres given a hard chase, but he runs out of real estate. Swing and a miss on the 1-2. Took something off that one to Julian.
Up to bat, number one.
Fourth strikeout of the game for Julian. Fourth in the last 2 innings. And we're back to the top of the order, and Cohen Boyd, the left fielder. Grounded out to the first baseman, going the other way in the first inning. And he looks at the fastball for a strike here. Jags on top 8-0, 8 runs on 7 hits. We're in the top of the third. Zula still looking for their first hit. And another fastball, this one on the outside corner at the knees, a called strike, 0-2 the count. The Gold Rush scored 4 yesterday, came away empty in game 1 today. And the 0-2 is high. And the 1-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3, so Julian strikes out the side. And they leave a runner stranded. And we will go to the bottom of the third. Jags have scored runs in each of the first 2. See if they can't keep that string going here in the home half of the third inning.
We'd like to thank and recognize the following sponsors of UHV. Formosa Plastics Company, Keller Associates, New Distributors, Weber Motor Company, OK Tours, Prager Brothers Concrete Contractors LLC, Rain King Incorporated, BCS Companies, and Hardin Tubular Cells Incorporated. Leading off the Jags, number 1, right fielder Brady Thompson.
Right fielder Brady Thompson leading off, number 9 batter in the order, third inning. Second at bat for him. Turns away from ball 1. RBI single in the first for Brady. Yeah, the 1-0's in there for strike 1. Alexander Arnold, the pitcher. Here's the 1-1 out of the stretch. And it stays high. 2 balls and a strike. Thompson goes the other way, hitting that one in the air. Morris giving chase in right field. And he drops it. Tried to make a casual catch over his shoulder, and Thompson's going to head to third. Long run for Morris, but he should have had it. Charge an error to Morris.
Now batting number 7, third baseman DeAndre Torres.
He got turned around a little bit in his credit. I mean, he had the long run, but he kind of ended up having to turn himself around to try to make the catch, and then tried to just got a little nonchalant with it. It was in and out of his glove. Kind of took the wrong, I don't want to say the wrong path, but he overran it a little bit and then had to turn around and turn himself around, try to make the catch. The 1-0 to batter DeAndre Torres. And it's 2-0. Morris hasn't had many opportunities in right field this weekend. Three and 0 the count. And Alexander finds the plate with a 3-0 fastball. Taken all the way was Torres. 3-1 the count now. Ooh! Caught him in the back of the head, right off the back of the helmet. Torres was going down, and it knocked the helmet off him. Got down and got right back up real quickly. Might have cracked the helmet. As is protocol when you take one in the head. Trainers can come out and take a look. Caught him in the back of the helmet as he turned around to try to get and duck out of the way of that one.
Now batting number 2, the shortstop, John Michael Gonzalez.
So Torres is okay, shakes it off, heads down to first. And John Michael Gonzalez, the shortstop, will come to the plate. Reached on an error in the first inning. Scored a run and then flied out to end the first inning. And he looks at a pitch that misses for ball 1. Fastball from Alexander in there for strike 1. And the 1-1 pitch flared into right field. Morris coming in, and he's a little bit more sure-handed this time. And strong throw home. Missed the cutoff man, but runner stayed put. Wasn't deep enough to try to score Thompson from third.
Now batting number 6, the first baseman, Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia, who struck out last time out, a rare strikeout for Christian, like I said, just 5 strikeouts on the year. And there's a base hit. Run comes in. RBI single for Garcia. He's reached base in every single game this
Now back to
season.
the Jags. Number 60, the catcher, Hal Perez.
RBI single for Garcia. That gives him 19 RBIs on the year. And the pitch gets behind the catcher, Steed, all the way to the backstop. The runners will advance 90 feet. Wild pitch. Two and 0 the count to Hal. Hal, 2-run single in the first and had a double and scored a run in the second. And he hits that one deep to center field. Peterson makes the catch. He's going to try to throw behind the runner to third. He doesn't get him. So Garcia gets to third and a sac fly scores Torres.
Up to bat, number 0, the cynical Terry Burrell, the third.
Third RBI of the game for Allen. He now has 25 on the year, and that brings up Terry Burrell to third. With 2 outs and a runner at third, and Burrell looks at first pitch fastball high. Ball 1. Jay scored 7 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 more here in the third. It's 10-0. And Alexander kicks and delivers the 1-0, and he gets it in for a strike on the inside corner. 1-1, strike the count. Jose Montanez, a DH on deck. Late swing by Burrell. He got a piece of it, fouling it off. And it's 1-2 strikes. Tried to go the other way, foul it off. Right through the legs of Coach Stavanoa. He's hearing it from the fans for sure. And the 1-2 is a fastball down and in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Corral fouled that one off his foot. Foul all the way. Home plate umpire, I don't think saw it foul off his foot. Here's the 2-2 from Alexander. That one hit sharply on the ground to the second baseman, Washington. And he'll make the throw to first to end the inning. But not before the Jags put 2 more across. It's now 10-0 UHV.
When signed, Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens, memorabilia. UHV signed bats, silent auction downstairs. Bidding is open until the end of the seventh inning of game 2. Now batting number 16, the center fielder, Miles Peterson.
Miles Peterson, the batter, and Julian Garcia quickly evens up the count of the ball on a strike. Fastball swung on, going down to get it as Peterson, and he fouls it off. There's a shot up the middle, base hit for Peterson. And that's the first hit of the game for the Gold Rush. And it's a leadoff single here in the fourth inning. Zion Morris, the right fielder, who dropped that ball by Brady Thompson that led to a couple of runs in the bottom of the third, now to the plate. Popped up to Garcia in the first, slicing that one foul into the parking lot on the first base side, and it's 0-1. There's a ball hit into center field. Back-to-back singles here.
Now pitching, number 44, Eric Griffin.
And 2 on, nobody out for pinch hitter, number 44, Eric Griffin. Griffin pinch hitting. Looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 5 on the year, mostly in pinch hitting situations. And he fouls the 0-1 off. It's no balls and 2 strikes. I'm sure Wright will go back in to play third base. And the 0-2 just missed outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul on the 1-2 off. It's Eric Griffin staying alive. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Fastball pulled foul. Got ahead of that one. Count remains 1-2. And the 1-2 misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Garcia gets him 1 out.
Up to the plate, number 29, first baseman Ty.
6 strikeout for Julian. Brings up the first baseman Kai Higginson. Probably the most dangerous hitter in this lineup, so Julian can't be too lackadaisical here. He starts him off with a strike. Higginson a couple of home runs, lifting that one into the air behind second base and arranging over to make the catch, the shortstop Gonzalez, and there's 2 gone.
Up to the plate, number 5, the DH, Jaden Smith.
Designated hitter Jaden Smith, the batter. Julian quickly ahead of Jaden Smith, 0-2 here. Smith 0 for 1 in the game. Now giving the hand a shake, fouled off of his catching hand. Swing and a miss on the 0-2, and the strikeout ends the inning. So first 2 batters reach, and they stay put. 7 strikeouts for Julian. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th. 10-0, Jaguars on top.
Jaguars, I am Champion's got so many flaws. Call me Drake. Can't shake what's in a gear. See how I pray, cause I really want to. See you in the street and I really want
Leading off for your Jags, number 25, with the H, Jose Monson.
Jose Montanez leading off in the fourth. Jags on top 10-0. 10 runs on 8 hits, no errors. No runs, 2 hits, and 3 errors for the goal rush. And Montanez looks at ball 1. And the 1-0 is inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Taking all the way was Montanez, and it's 3-1. Swinging on the 3-1 fastball, gobbled up by the second baseman, Washington, and he makes the throw. 1 gone.
Now batting number 40, Jackson Purcell.
Jackson Purcell, the left fielder, the batter. Strike 1. Oh, 1 breaking ball from Alexander Arnold, and it does not break, and it's high for ball 1 as Purcell ducks out of the way. Fastball that was up in the zone, and Purcell swings and gets underneath it, fouling it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another breaking ball that Alexander can't get to turn over, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying again, and it won't go. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 of those pitches to Purcell, and they're just not dropping. And he has to come back with a 3-2 fastball, and Purcell hits it through the hole on the left side for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2.
Up to bat for your Jags, number 8, the second baseman, Juan Perez.
Juan Perez, the second baseman, the batter. He looks at ball 1. And the 1-0 misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 is high, 3-0. Now it looks like there might be some action. Or there was some action down in the bullpen. Taking all the way on the 3-0. It's in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Perez.
Now
Ball
batting,
4.
number 1, Brady Thompson.
Thompson 1 for 2. Reached on a single in the first and then on a 3-base error in the third. He scored twice. Has an RBI as well. And the 0-1 missed outside. If Steed hangs on to that one, he might get a call. But he couldn't quite squeeze it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Thompson hits that one into left field. Solid single.
Now batting, number 7, DeAndre Torres.
Bases are now loaded, and the third baseman, DeAndre Torres. Is the batter. Torres is 2 for 2. Couple of RBIs, couple of runs scored. He's also been hit by a pitch. The 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. All sorts of guys up down the Xavier bullpen. They're sending them all down there, it looks like. Trying to find somebody who might be able to stem the tide. 1 out, bases loaded. That pitch inside corner called for a strike. Torres lifts that one into left field. Copy the left fielder, Boyd. Strong throw home. And the throw was very close. Very nice throw, but Jackson Purcell scores from third.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, John Michael Gonzalez.
And runners at second and third, and the Jags keep their consecutive inning scoring streak alive. They've scored in every inning this game. 7 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 more here in the fourth with 2 outs. And that might be all for Alexander Arnold, the pitcher. Hasn't pitched that badly, but Christian Gonzalez will not face Arnold. Looks like it's number 11, Alan Velez. He was the starting shortstop in today's opener of this doubleheader.
Now pitching number 11, Alex Perez. Now batting for the Jags, number 2, the shortstop, John Michael Gonzalez.
Les quickly behind, 2 balls, no strikes as he faces John Michael Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 3, reached on an error, scored a run in the first, and he's flied out twice since then. And 2-0 breaking ball in for a called strike. Two one. That one hit back up the middle. That'll get in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Being waved around third is Brady Thompson, and a 2-run single.
Up to the plate for the Jags.
The runners
number
are off
6,
with
first baseman,
contact.
Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia, the batter.
Pitch running at first, number 20, Jacob Goings.
Jacob Goins is going to pinch run for Gonzalez. Christian had an RBI single last time up. 2 for 3 here in this game. Jags on top 13-0 now. And the first pitch from Velez misses outside. Ball 1. Whoa. Garcia hammered that one. It's gone. A 2-run home run to right center field. 15-0. Haven't been many long balls in this one. Al Perez in the opener today. They haven't needed him to score a lot of runs, but for Garcia,
Up for the
that's
Jags,
home run
number
number
16,
4.
Alex Perez.
And RBIs number 19 and 20. He has 3 RBIs this game. And Hal Perez, the batter. 8th batter of the inning for UHV, who now puts 5 runs across this inning on 12 hits, or 15 runs on 12 hits. 7 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 5 more here in the fourth. 15-0. Hal chopper to the shortstop. Cruz makes the throw, and that'll retire the side. But the damage is done. Five more runs across. 15-0. Jags lead it.
Now playing first base, number 36, Wyatt Smith. Now at shortstop, number 20, Jacob Going. And at third base, number 3, Kyle Barish. Up to the plate, number 14, second baseman, Alex Cruz.
Shortstop Alex Cruz, the batter. He lifts the first pitch into foul territory, strike one. Barish in at third makes a beautiful play.
Now batting, number 2, Caleb Washington.
Dax Sayer in at first base for UHV. Changes on the corners. And Jacob Goins in to play shortstop for UHV. 15-0, Jags on top. One gone. First pitch from Garcia to Caleb Washington is high. Goins coming in, trying to sweep that one up, and he can't come up with it. Be an error.
Now hitting number 21, Cam Finn.
Jacob's got to get in front of that one. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch from Julian in there for a call strike. 1-2 the count now. Fastball going down, trying to go the other way with it. Is Cam Finn, the catcher, pinch hitting here. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, number 1, the left fielder, Cohen Boyd.
Going Boyd, the left fielder, now batting. He's 0 for 2. First pitch fouled off. That pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Strikeout ends the inning. Nine strikeouts through 5 innings for Julian Garcia. 15-0 UHV on top. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's good. Was in the spring, and spring became a summer. You would need to come along. And touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching. It don't seem so long. We fill it up with loneliness. And when I runs off my soul, how can I feel it?
Leading off for the Jags, number 23, Rafael Gutierrez. Now batting number 23, Derek Bruno.
Jackson. Nice catch by Morris in right field. Not sure who that was. I don't see a 43 on my roster.
Now batting, number 19, Alejandro Bello.
Alejandro Bello is the batter. First pitch to Bello, high. Lifts that one in the air to center field. It's a hard run, and it's going to drop in for a base hit for Bello.
Now batting, number 15, Xavier Hernandez.
Xavier Hernandez now batting. First pitch to Hernandez is high, ball one. All sorts of players getting action here now for the Jaguars. Snap throw down to first. Bello back in safely. Two outs. Runner at first is Bello. And the 2-0 pitch is high. Ball three. Oh, that pitch is inside. Ball four.
So give it to you. You can get it on your own. And so deliver it to you. Now open up the door. Straight with it. Now stop. My rock standing still. No heart getting busy.
Now batting, number 11, Xavier Ortega.
Xavier Ortega now batting for the Jags. And it looks like we're going to see a new pitcher for
Just don't think you understand.
trying to catch a number on this guy. Looks like Jaden Brown, number 41. Freshman out of Washington, D.C. A few players out of Bishop McNamara High School. Miles Peterson, the center fielder. Jaden Brown, this pitcher, and Kevin Anderson, who plays infield also out of D.C. and Bishop McNamara High School. Dog underneath the press box barking. I don't think he likes Billy Ray Cyrus. That's the problem. Jaden Brown is making his second appearance. In his first appearance, he hit two batters and gave up a run. Didn't walk anybody, didn't strike out anybody, didn't give up any hits. So the freshman had a rough outing the first time. We'll see what happens here. Can't get much rougher than what it's been. 15 runs through 4 and 2/3 innings. And Xavier Ortega fouls the first pitch off. Strike one. Pitch is high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a 5-pitch walk issued
After that, number 3,
to Ortega.
Kyle Berry.
So Kyle Bears, third baseman, comes to the plate. Bases are loaded. Bears fouls 2-0 off and fouls the 2-1 off. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Everybody's on the move on a 3-2 pitch, and the walk will bring in a run. 16-0.
Now hitting the shortstop, number 20, Jacob Owens.
Jacob Goins ground ball to third base. And Eric Griffin will step on the bag, take it himself, and end the inning.
Regulate any steam in your spot. Damn good too. Gary and Jake off the street. Gotta be happy with the steel, you know what I mean?
wasn't real like me. White woman, she was on the streets trying to. So I get some fun from real life. She on the days in the east side. The LBC, my mission trying to find the right cheese. Be called for the girl, take no heed to. But you search for the to my degree. So I can select only to one of the some brother she got. So I stand next to it's not checking out the back. And say what's up. The work is posing, so I stand out. Simply girl, we believe I'm alive. So hard, they straight to make a better thing than some horny tricks. I see my homie is all in his mix. I'm here to check. I'm working my shit. I can't believe they took the photos, but they took my way. They took my
Pitch for the Jags. 31, True Bradford. Pitch hitting number 13, Kendall Bard.
Drew Bradbury, the left-hander, on the mound for UHV here in the sixth. And he'll face pinch hitter Kendall Landry. Two and 0 the count. Bradbury's first. Two pitches of this ball game. And the left-hander kicks and delivers, and it's fouled out of play. Bradbury's third appearance, he's worked two, has not given up a run. Opponent's hitting just 143 off him, as he's given up just one base hit. And here's the 3-1, and it's high for ball four.
Now hitting number 6, Zion Morris.
Zion Morris, the right fielder, now batting. He's 1 for 2. Bradbury misses high. Stolen base for Landry, pretty quick. Base hit into right field for Zion Morris. Runners at the corners now. They'll hold them there. Eric Griffin is the batter. Candelaria with his 7th stolen base of the year. He's been caught just one time. Ball gets away from the catcher, and there's a ball hit deep into right field by Griffin. Ortega makes the catch, turns and throws, but that'll score a run, as Griffin has himself a sac fly.
Now batting number 7, Chase Delora.
1 out. The batter is Chase DeLoach. High chopper to Barish at third, and he can't come up with it cleanly. An infield single and an RBI for DeLoach.
Up to plate number 5, Jaden Smith.
Designated hitter Jaden Smith, the batter, 0 for 2 today. There's a roller to Goings at short. There's one at second, and they make the play across for the double play. Two runs across, 15-2. We'll go to the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, that is.
Now batting for the Jags, number 36, Wyatt.
Life like this is what your life like. Try to live your life right. People really know you can but it's like right. This is like a movie, but it's really very life like every single night, right?
Wyatt Smith, the batter for the Jags. The 1-1 missing outside, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now. Smith puts it in the air. Left side of the infield. And the shortstop. Caleb Washington couldn't come up with it.
Number 45, Jackson.
Know your top, we just do this dinner for 3 hours live, 10 all night. 5 being busy, got a spike.
Smith reaches on the air. Jackson Okak is the batter. One 0 pitch in there for a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jags. Ooh, plunks him. 2-1. Pitch.
Not bad. He's just sitting for number 23, Rafael Gutierrez.
Rafael Gutierrez, the batter. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And the 0-1 is high. Ball 1. Another pitch and change here for
Now pitching.
number 37, Dalen House. I'll be honest, folks, without being told who's coming in every time, it's hard to keep track on all these changes that are going on, both defensively and offensively. There's a whole bunch of new players in the field for both teams right now. And the umpires have not done a good job of letting us know who's who and where they're going.
Now batting in DH, number 24, Derek.
Derek Murillo, the batter, number 43. Wears 24 on the roster, but for some reason, the jersey got misplaced. Laces that pitch down the line, foul, left field. Walk brings in another run.
Now batting number 19, Alejandro Bello.
Alejandro Bello to the plate. Bello with a base hit last time up. 17-2 Jags. Bello hits that one down the line to third. Third baseman can't come up with it, and he is hurt. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now batting number 15.
18-2 as Sabian Hernandez comes to the plate. Still nobody out here at the bottom of the 6th inning. That one's popped up in the air. Long run for the first baseman. Chase DeLoach, and he makes the catch. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 11. Xavier rotated.
Oh, a pitch behind the back of the batter. Xavier Ortega, and a run comes in Rafael Gutierrez from third, and the other two runners move up a base. Second and third now, one out. 19-2.
Now batting number 3. Kyle Bench.
Parrish just with the walk.
Now batting number 20. Jacob Going.
$20-2, Xavier just struggling to find anybody who can throw strikes and bring this game closer to a finish. Three-two now to Jacob Goings. And the pitch is high, ball 4. Bellows scores 21-2.
Now batting number 36, Wyatt Smith.
Henry Sepulveda the third lifts that one into left center field. RBI base hit.
Now batting the catcher, number 45, Jackson Colton.
Jackson Olcak the batter. Yep, got that, Catherine Williams. Thank you. I couldn't read my own handwriting. It's from Dalen House, Mrs. Lowe, 2 balls and a strike. Still not sure I have everybody caught up where they are and playing and batting, but we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. And the pitch from House plunks Olcak on the arm. And the hit batter brings in another run. It's 23-2. And this is sometimes baseball, folks. It gets this ugly at every level. Games where you just can't seem to finish anything. And both sides playing guys that haven't seen a lot of playing time yet this year. And they're coming in and getting an opportunity. And from the Jaguars' perspective, they're making the most of it. They're getting hits. Bello with a hit. Bello with a walk. And for House, he's struggling on the hill. And when it rains, it pours in baseball. It's just the way it goes. And there's not much you can do about it. You can't run out the clock. You can't keep the clock running. There's a ball hit into center field. Nice diving catch in center field. By Larry.
Now batting.
And that's the second out of the inning. It's 24-2. They put 9 across this inning. Check that, 8 across, 1 across last inning. On the bases loaded walk. 1 run every inning so far this game, at least 1 run. Murillo swinging. Sliding effort by Chase DeLoach, trying to get that one in foul territory. And now you got players just working hard, trying to get this one over. Shot to the shortstop, and he'll make the throw over to second base, and that will end the inning. We're going to go to the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Jags, number 28, Ryan Rodriguez.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. But y'all, I swear it feels like the last few nights we've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now. This is what I'm gonna do till it's over. Till it's over. It's far from over. All right, bottles on me. Loads don't drink it. Never drop the ball. Y'all baked it, making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it all, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drawn. Tell me how I'm getting home. Too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. Got to go Thriller Mike Jackson on this. All I need is a red jacket with some zippers. Super good spit out, package up switches. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker.
Pinch hitting, number 23, Brody Kent.
Brody Caton is the batter. Works the count to 2-1. Ryan Rodriguez pitching for UHV, and he's got a full count here on Caton. Just the second outing of the year for Ryan. And he rings him up on a called strike. Good pitch right there on the outside corner. Caton tried to sell it that it was outside. He couldn't get it.
Now batting number 2, Caleb Washington.
Caleb Washington, the batter. And Rodriguez in there for a strike. One ball, one strike to count. Swung on and missed. 1-2. And the 1-2 chop foul to the Jags dugout. Top of the fifth at softball, Ardley the Lake, number 1 team in the country, up 3-0 on the Jags. Men's and women's golf at the Shriner Shootout on Monday for day 1. They'll be there Monday and Tuesday, and then baseball at Prairie View on Tuesday. Softball gone next week to the Gulf Shores. Not sure what they call that one anymore. Gulf Shores Orange Beach, but they'll be taking on Southeastern University. And then baseball's on the road next weekend at Jarvis Christian.
Now pitching for the Jags, number 42, Blake Rogers.
Blake Rogers coming in to pitch. Inez, Texas product out of initially went to Texas A&M Kingsville. So we'll see what Blake can do here. His first appearance of the year, I believe.
Well, Reverend, please come quick. 'Cause I got something to admit.
Jags' next home games, softball and baseball, will be March 14th. Jarvis Christian here to play softball, and Texas A&M Texarkana comes in to begin a 3-game set.
Don't you know them? Wears a suit and tie, small down 61 and early July. Why does it I'm feeling sharp as a knife? I heard I'm running in the past mine. And he said, I know you, young man. I know you, but the state of
Cam Finn will come in, and he'll be the first batter that Blake Rogers faces. (24-2) the score. Rogers kind of come in a little sidearm there, and he missed low for ball one. That one on the ground. Goings at short, and he'll make the throw across, and that will end the inning. And that'll be the ball game. Run ruled. (24-2) the final score here. Appreciate y'all tuning in and bearing with me as I had some struggles trying to keep up with everybody. It was all the changes going on late in that game, but I finally got it figured out. Jags take the 3 games from Xavier. And this one just got away from the Gold Rush. We'll talk to you later, folks. Have a great rest of your weekend.